Hello, hello, hello. And we are live. Now, I don't know if we are live on Instagram. I know Instagram was experiencing some technical difficulties. So I'm hoping that we are able to stream live on Instagram as well. And so, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just over here getting patched, and I'm gonna have a guest in a little while. Hopefully, she went over to Facebook and she clicked the link. But I just want you all to go ahead and as you're logging on, you let me know where you are logging in from, what city, what state, what country you're logging in from. So good. Hello to my cousin Lisa. Hi, sunshine. I was thinking about you last night. I didn't go to bed till about 2:45 a.m. Just like really able to. I was having a conversation with Tanisha later in the evening. So as you're logging on, please let me know where you're logging in from, what city, what state, what country. You're not going to believe what I'm going to be sharing with you all today. And I need you all to tag and share. I don't go a day without, not one day without this defend patch. Not ever, not ever, not ever. So let me know, Lisa Chamberlain, if you can hear me clear on Instagram. Did I get frozen on Instagram, or are we good? Cheryl Yvonne, am I good? Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me on Facebook? Let me know if y'all can hear me on Facebook. Can y'all hear me on Facebook? They said they can't hear me on Instagram. Can you hear me on Facebook? They can't hear me on Instagram. How about now? Can you hear me on Instagram now? Let me know if you can hear me on Instagram. I'm good on Instagram, so it was the other person. It wasn't me. Y'all can hear me on Instagram. We good? Okay, they said they hear me on Instagram. All right, let me know if you could still hear me on Instagram. Lisa, can you still hear me on Instagram? Yes, yes, yes. Is this a yes? Can y'all still hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me on Instagram? So we're all good on Instagram. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I know they were saying that they couldn't, a couple of people got on and said they couldn't hear me on Instagram. I want to make sure y'all can hear me because there's no point in me being live if y'all can't hear me. Right? Okay, awesome. I just wanted to make sure. Now I need y'all to I need you all 30 days still waiting for work. Oh, that's crazy, Lisa. Okay, y'all can hear me live and clear on okay, I need okay. Are you logging on? Hey, hold on one second. Hey, are you logging on? Logging on. I need you to log on because I don't want to be on here forever. All right, y'all. So I have a special guest. And today is the day that we said that we were going to go live, and I actually did also go live on YouTube so that we are able to have this play over and over and over again. But in the meantime, and in between times, and in the meantime, and in between times, I am getting patched. Okay, so that's Kick It and Ignite. I always put my Kick It and Ignite patch together. Sometimes I actually put them on my stomach. So Kick It Ignite, we're going to talk about what these patches are in just a little bit. I have on Kick It, Ignite. I have on Defend and Boost. And I always put my Defend and Boost, hey, Kelly, on the same arm or in the same area. I have on Victory and Flow right here. I can't wait till Flow comes back into rotation. It will be back. It's sold out right now, but it will be back. So that's what I have on today. And I think I even put a Freedom on. I put a Freedom on. Somewhere I put a Freedom on. Where I put my Freedom at? I thought I put a Freedom patch on. Because I had a really bad Charlie horse last week. I was telling Alicia at like 2 something this morning while we were on the phone that I had a really bad Charlie horse on last Thursday, and upon having that really bad Charlie horse on Thursday, it left like a tenderness to my leg. So I'm not in pain, but it is tender. It's tender. All right. So I'm waiting on my guest to get on the live. I did send her the link via her Facebook Messenger, and I don't see she's gotten on, that she's even looked at the message. Okay, we got to get her on. All right, because yeah, I'm all patched up, right? All right, so I'm all patched up. So listen, you all, let me just kind of give you a little information. Let me see what I've got logged in here. Hold on one second. Let me give you a little information, because a few months ago we were introduced, or I was introduced to some information that's pretty doggone life changing. And for people that really don't understand what we're doing, they're really out of ignorance, just don't really understand what we're doing. I really want to share what's happening. So happy Wednesday to all of you. Hello to Instagram. Hello to YouTube. So glad that you are here. And I need you all, Marguerite, if you would also take this link and put it in our Telegram chat. Let me know in the comments what patches you've got on. If you're all patched up like me, I want to pray that you all are having an amazing day. And I was reading in Habakkuk 3:19, where the Lord is my strength. He has made my feet like the feet of a deer, and he makes me walk on high places. And so we want to let you know that when it comes to Super Patch and what you see happening viral all over the world, that we're here to build something generational, right? That will transform the world, because anything else at this point in life is a what? Waste of time. It's a waste of time. And I want to also share with you all that that you're experiencing right now, what you're seeing and what you're experiencing is called the future of wellness. It's called the future of wellness. And so we want you to know that when it comes to Super Patch, and I'm going to actually bring this over here. When it comes to Super Patch, and we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk more about this, that disruptive technology has always changed the world, and it always will. And what we have right now, Mama Nisi, is disruptive technology. There's no one that can compete with us. You know, there's people that can't even post what they're doing on social media. And you know, but I'm gonna leave it right there for a moment. But there's people that can't even post based on like other company rules and things like that. There are people that are saying they've got non-toxic products, no ingredients. Well, I mean, non-toxic, all natural. Well, we're one better. We're one better than that. We're no ingredients at all, right? And I want y'all to type into the comments, no ingredients. If you're watching on Instagram, I want you to type into the comments, no ingredients, right? Oh, that verse was Habakkuk 3:19. That verse was Habakkuk 3:19. I want y'all to type in no ingredients, no chemicals, no meds, no side effects. We're doing the Lord's work. That's what I want you to put in the comments right now. We're doing the Lord's work. So go run and tell that to somebody, because what's happening with what we're doing is we're solving really big problems. And when you solve really big problems, you create big opportunity. This gonna be big. Ow! Big, right? It's gonna be big. And we're literally not even in momentum yet. We're actually going viral because we're doing the Lord's work. So, you know, there's people just kind of probably just mad because they were invited to the party. And, you know, there's a lot of people that are even saying like, they didn't even call me. We didn't call anybody. We didn't call anybody. We don't have to call anybody, because here's what we understand. There's really big global wellness problems, and these are some of the really big global wellness problems. I want y'all to take a good look at all of these really big global wellness problems. Poor sleep, mood issues, calories. People can't burn calories, high stress, aches and pains. But here's the thing. These are all of the current solutions that are out there right now. Drugs, supplements, lifestyle change, caffeine therapy, holistic and natural products, diet change, exercise surgery. It's enough to make you crazy. Side effects, side effects, side effects, side effects, side effects. Should I say side effects? Side effects and side effects. The side effects that we see happening are actually greater than the benefits that the medicines actually say that they're going to provide for you. There are more side effects than there are benefits. And these are some of the challenges and the risks that come along with those current solutions. Again, side effects, high costs, contraindications, which means if if you take one medicine, what ends up happening is you got to take another medicine to combat the side effects. So basically, if you take one medicine, you got to hope that you don't grow a limb on the other side. That's what I said. A lot of solutions require lifestyle changes, but y'all just saw that I didn't have to change my lifestyle at all. I sat here and I got all patched up right here while I was with you all live on social media. Y'all saw me get patched up. I didn't have to change my lifestyle. The young lady that I'm getting ready to bring to the stage, to the studio, she didn't have to change her lifestyle. She was able to continue being a mom. She was able to continue being a student. The only thing she had to do was meet me to get the patches. Okay. And so what our CEO has done, JD is what I like to call him. And you know what? Let me show y'all this. Because y'all see this CEO magazine? Who's on the cover of this CEO magazine? Jeff Bezos, multiple multi-millionaire. But hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. Hey, y'all see what happened when I put that boost patch on? Maxine, did you see my energy just go? If you're having a hard day, right? We not giving up. All right, so let me show y'all something, because it's a pretty big darn deal when you get into a magazine like now. I done ripped my magazine all up, but I want to show y'all our CEO. Look, Maxine, he looks like us. She just said, Miss Nina, these products are for the people. These products are for the people. She said, I was wondering if these products were really for the people. But Jay, let me tell you, listen. Limitless potential is what this article, I cannot believe my magazine. I'm going to have to figure out a way to put some kind of binder in here, because he says after several years looking for effective treatments for his mother, who had multiple sclerosis, Jay Dhaliwal, all right, started his own company, which was called Vox Life at the time. He shares what the technology involves, the neurotechnology, and how it has helped many throughout North America with pain relief and improved mobility and other things, which is what you're going to hear about in just a moment. But it ain't enough people on this live right now. Y'all need to tag and share, because I got a great guest that's coming on, and this great guest deserves y'all got to get more people on here to hear this story. I know it's in the middle of the afternoon, it's Wednesday. Well, people are already in holiday mode. Okay, so in order for us to see something new happen with wellness, right, because we're in the midst of a wellness revolution, and the future of wellness is now. The future is here. The future is now. The future is here. The future is now. A new approach is needed, because ultimately, I mean, what are we even talking about? You cannot pour new wine into an old skin. Hello, because it'll burst. You can't pour new wine into an old skin. Everything new. We're in 2025. People need to wake up a little bit. All right, we're in a new season. And now I know that what you're getting ready to see, you're going to think is magic. You're going to think it's magic. And I'm here to tell you that, I mean, it kind of feels like magic too. And I mean, you're really going to think it's magic. We're going to introduce you to Super Patch, and we're going to introduce you to something that's going to show you how this is working immediately. What is Super Patch? You're probably asking, Nina, what the heck is this? What do you mean it has no ingredients? Yes, it has no ingredients, no contraindications, no non-GMO, vegan, non-GMO, no latex. Super Patch is a suite of all natural, non-invasive, and 100% drug-free performance and wellness solutions for everybody. So what is the why for Super Patch? Our why is that we have literally a wellness solution for everyone in the world. And 85% of people that go through them doctor's offices, we have a solution for you. Our press-on patches, right? Press on, press off, press on for 24 hours at a time. I currently have 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's my freedom. 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 patches on right now. I got 7 patches on right now. There's my freedom patch right there. Victory is right here. Okay. I got 7 patches on right now. You can wear them all together. You keep them on for 24 hours at a time, because there's no ingredients. There's no contraindications. There's no side effects, and there's no clashing. But when we're talking about these press-on patches with their customized tactile impressions. Well, what does that mean? People speak out of ignorance. They're so ignorant, they don't really know what's going on. So what they're trying to do is steer people away from this greatest movement ever, and every single patch has a code, has like a fingerprint, looks like a fingerprint, which is a Braille code, which is similar to what a Braille code would be for the brain. And what it does is it speaks a language that only your brain and your body understand. It speaks a language that only your body and brain understands. Similar to you touching a hot stove, where if you feel your fingers feel the hot stove, your hand is going to retract because your brain says that's hot. Move it before you get burned. So it is a customized tactile impressions that activate and balance your body's own neural response mechanisms for pain relief, deeper sleep, greater athletic performance and movement, and so much more. We've been working on this for now over 16 years to create patches, and a patch that can send signals directly to your brain and optimize the neural programs that control health and well-being. We introduce you to VTT technology, vibro tactile trigger technology. All right. And so Super Patch, the brain basics, basically our brains and our central nervous system control every physical and biological, emotional, and psychological function in our body. Therefore, now I want to take this down. Let me remove this slide. Hold on one second. Let me remove this slide. Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on a minute. Let me do this and add to the stage Maxine, because we're going to show you in real time. So Maxine was scrolling on social media, and I'm going to do a little talking for Maxine, and then she's going to do a little talking for herself. She has taken all the patches off. All right, you everybody. I want everybody that's in the comments, I want you all to say, hey, Maxine, right? Y'all give it up. Show her some love. Show Maxine some love. And what we're going to show you right now is a story of how the power of social media can put people together. I did not know Maxine. She did not know me, but she was scrolling on social media and she happened to see one of my reels. She started to do the research for herself as she was looking for natural ways to help her situation and the situation that she has with her children. And she's going to tell you a little bit more about that. We're going to let you talk more about it after you put the patches on, because I don't want you to have to struggle too long, all right? Because she's already taken the patches off, and I already know she's like, I need to put these patches back on. So I want you to know Maxine's story is powerful. She's a domestic violence survivor, right? And that, come on, y'all, kudos for that, right? She's a domestic violence survivor. I want to congratulate you for having the power to walk away from a situation that you knew was toxic and volatile, because it takes courage to choose you and your children over what you thought was love, right? And companionship. My prayer for you every single day since we've connected is that God would fill the lonely spaces and remind you that you are never alone, that sometimes lonely, but I want you to notice that even married people sometimes are lonely, okay? But our prayer has been for you that God would fill those spaces and that he would continue to raise a level of standard in you to where you will never, ever, ever want to go back to toxic comfort, right? And so because she's more than a conqueror, which is why she's here, and she has Christ Jesus that lives inside of her. She's got the victory, right, Tedra? And she is winning the battle, right? And because of her last encounter with her abuser, she was left with major nerve damage. That major nerve damage, along with a car accident and some other things that she's experienced, left her with a speech impediment. Maxine reached out to me not just for the speech impediment. She was really more concerned about the pain and the mobility. And we had no idea that in moments that the patches was going to do this. Maxine, say hello to everybody. How are you today?
I am hanging in there and keeping my mind, of course, like I told Miss Nina, with the speech impediment. I it's become a hassle within my life, to say the least. So I don't get a chance to
Hey, baby.
do
It's
much.
your
That's my
son.
baby. Like, no, no, no. It's
Oh,
fine. It's fine.
I
It's
love
fine. So of
you.
course,
Were
summer
mom
camp.
first.
It's the
You were
summer.
mom first, right? And
Yeah.
you were mom
Yes,
first.
ma'am.
So we
Yes,
understand.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So right now, go have a seat. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Now, at this present, usually what happens with my beach, it just kind of fluctuates to where I myself can't control it. So I've had moments where it's been where I'm trying to talk or I'm trying to give the directions and stuff, and it's hard. And because of the fact that I'm also someone who can not take medication, it makes it even harder for me to be able to do certain things on a daily basis. I'm currently in medical treatment right now in regards to my speech and the other ailments that came along with just the body breaking down over time. Like you had stated, I was in a car accident, and ultimately between the car accident and the domestic violence that I faced, it's like my body had like this internal nervous breakdown, and it felt like every day was a hassle. But I am thankful to be here, and I'm so glad I met Miss Nina and this product. And like she stated earlier, I did ask in regards to who it was made for and what, and why. And so that is the main reason of my why. And hi everyone in the chat, and thank you so much for the
Yeah,
love.
they say you love. And so Maxine, we met up. It's an hour from me, and you about probably about 30 minutes for you to have come in to meet me. And
Mm-hmm.
we met up, and immediately we met in a parking lot. You guys, we pulled over in the parking lot. We almost had a praise party in the
Yes, we
parking
did.
lot, right? Because
Yeah.
you were, first of all, you were astonished with what that patch did for your stability, because immediately
Mm-hmm.
you felt yourself get stronger. And then we started to notice some things. I asked you to do some deep breathing exercises. I am not a doctor, y'all. I just am and I'm actually going to get some certifications here in the very near, just give me a couple months,
Mm-hmm.
watch this, because I'm passionate about wellness, and I'm passionate about helping people live a better quality of life. And that is the why. It's the why for our company Super Patch. It's my why. So this company aligns with my why, my personal why, that I understand what the word of God says, that we should prosper and be in good health, even as our soul prospers. And so when we put that patch on you, immediately your stability, your balance, your mobility, your strength increased. But then I said, do some breathing exercise. I said, wait a minute, let me grab this peace patch, because I started to notice immediately I saw some changes in your countenance, because I was watching very, very carefully. So, what I want you to do right now is, we realize the peace patch is the win, is the liberty and peace together. But once we gave you that peace patch, it was like the peace that passes all understanding. All right. So people just saw that you clearly, have a speech impediment from the nerve situation that's going on with you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and put the patches on now, and then let's hear you talk after you put the patches on.
All right. So with the piece patch, these are the piece patches that I have. I did have my patch on earlier, and I just want to make sure that I have the right one, because what I love about the patches is it's different designs for
Yeah, different
each
colors.
one of the, like, yeah, and it's got like the ridges in the
Yeah.
each patch.
Yep.
So I do love like how it provides those ridges. But this is
Yeah. So
my
peace
piece
is blue.
patch right here,
Liberty
right? The
is,
blue one. The Liberty is a blue as well. It's more like a
like a greenish
lighter type
blue.
of,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a greenish blue.
Yep. There we go.
So this is
Let me
my
show
piece
them the
patch.
two. Let me show the difference. One, I mean, I know. There you go. You can see that this
Yeah,
is like a little
like the
greener.
ridges.
This is more blue. Mhm.
Hmm. And this
Like
is
the
to show
ocean. Like the ocean.
yes, like the ocean.
Imagine like the serenity of the ocean when you are in that blue waters, like the ocean. My goodness gracious. It just hit me like, wow. Okay, so go ahead. Yup.
So right now I'm gonna put on the peace patch, and as stated before, I'm also a certified professional life coach, and I help people, come out of themselves. And this was one of the reasons why I looked into this product, because I wanted to be able to help people without some type of medical, a
Side
foot.
effects and
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like
like yeah, basically, because not everyone, especially myself, me being the blueprint, I can't take medication. So I wanted to be able to help people, like myself. So right now, looking into this is the peace patch, and we started with this patch, and then the liberty.
that.
So
Hmm.
I'm putting in on right now.
That's amazing. That is amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing, y'all. I know, Miss Joyce, it can't be explained. Mm-mm-mm.
All right. So now it gives me the opportunity to have a more clear and concise conversation. And it just makes me so elated that I'm able to have this portion of me back. I absolutely love this product because it's been so hard, and it's like the way it sends the signals, so as like my body would want to stutter, and it like stops it. I also can feel like this tingling in my tongue, and it's a really nice feeling, but it's also extremely calming, and I love everything about the product.
This is, I mean, if you they're in the chats going crazy. I'm trying to put these comments up here because I mean, people are like, what in the world? Like, people said they love this so much for you. Like, literally, Alicia is like, I
Thank y'all
love this so
so
much
much.
for her. It's amazing. Look, Raphael says, wow. Wow. Dorothy Walker says, I love this. Wow. Yes, the ocean. Miss Deb said, yes, the ocean. Janice Moore said, wait, that is amazing. This is amazing. Vanessa Walker Kelly said, wow, wow, wow. Wait a minute. The comments are going so fast, I can't even put it up. Look, I marvel every time, like I have never seen this transition before. And the reason why I thought that it was important for us to do this live, one, because we don't get everybody. Look, they said, who is cutting? Wait a minute, who is cutting onions up in here? Um, I feel that there's not everybody is going to come to those Zooms that we do on Monday nights at 8 o'clock, but we can send this out to the masses of people that are on social media to really give an explanation. Look, my cousin Lisa said, wait a minute, who chopped the onions? I'm going to tell y'all, I've never seen anything like this. And I know that we're doing God's work, helping God's people live a better quality of life. Maxine, they're saying thank you for being transparent. They're
Thank
they're thanking you for being transparent. And like I said, yes, Neek, I always say is the peace that passes all understanding. Here's what we know. Jay is not God, but God gave him a gift. He gave him the wisdom. He gave him the idea, and it just took the idea and the fact that God had already placed him in a because of his work ethic, he already had the wealth and the money to pay the $25 million into research and development to create a product that helps us like this one. And so super patch, literally, when we look at the mind and the body, when you have a poor functioning mind, those are some of the things that happen when you have a poor functioning mind. And then when you have a well functioning mind, then we know that these are some of the things that happen when you have a well functioning mind. We've got suboptimal neurology versus optimal neurology. That's the difference, and that's what we've got going on, when it comes to super patch. So when you're connecting the mind and the body, we've got the pattern theory of the haptic perception, which states the skin sensations are encoded into signals resulting in the designated perceived sensation. Basically, these signals, how every single patch, and you know what's so crazy, Maxine, is these prints that are on each different, because every patch has a different print, which is how they
Right.
serve a different function. But
Right.
guess what? If you look at the patch, they almost look similar, just like everybody's fingerprints look similar. But
I
everybody has
noticed
a
that
different
too.
print. God
Yeah.
is so awesome that every single one of us have a different fingerprint in our hands. And I want you all to understand, I know that this is hard to believe because we're used to things not making sense. We're
Right.
used to having to work hard, Pastor Sean. We're used to, but when you see this miracle happen right in front of your eyes, first she stuttered, then she didn't. She put on this one patch, the peace patch. So our sense of touch and perception can send complex neurological signals that can be deciphered only by our brain, which is what this patch is doing. I want everybody to stop acting out of ignorance and commenting out of ignorance and going around sending this setting up Discord, talking about these patches because you're talking about it out of ignorance. And people really just mad because they not down. They mad because they not down. And the reality of it is we haven't had to call anybody. You came to me. I didn't come to you, Maxine. You came to me. People are seeking out solutions that are going to help them. Every bodily function has a neural program. For people out of ignorance that don't understand, you need to listen. You need to get educated, right?
Yes.
Every bodily function has a neural program, including
Mhm.
how we breathe, how we
Yep.
walk, our
That's
balance,
it.
pain management, stress, sleep, immune response,
Yes,
and
it is.
others. These neural programs get damaged or stuck. All that happened to you, Maxine, is your neural program was damaged and it was
Damaged.
stuck. You
Hmm.
had both going on. It was
Hmm.
damaged and it was stuck for a
Hmm.
million reasons that lead to poor health, wellness, and performance, your ability to speak clearly. The pattern and the ridges on the patches trigger receptors and ion channels in the skin to generate signals or messages that flow to the mind and help repair at their highest levels. That is what VTT technology is. So, how do we use this? You saw we simply just wear a patch. You can wear multiple patches all at one time,
Hmm.
right? And they
Yeah.
don't contradict, they don't contradict each other. You can you wear each patch for 24 hours. Do not put lotion or oil in the areas that you're going to wear your patches in.
Yes,
And then
ma'am.
you will figure out where on your body is the best place to place your patches. I know that I can put them on my forearms. I know that I can put them on my shoulders. I know that I can put them on my stomach. I know that I can put them on my hips, on my
Back.
backs. I can put
Yeah.
them back here.
Back here. Yeah.
Sometimes I sit it up underneath my bra strap, right here.
Hmm.
You got to figure out what's best for you. And then after 24 hours, you simply throw the patch away and
Right.
apply another patch because each pack has a 1 month supply. So this,
Hmm.
in terms of research, we've,
Hmm.
our CEO paid the money, and guess what? He publicizes all the research because we ain't got
Hmm.
nothing to hide. We ain't got
Nothing.
PPP Valley over here, boo. And not just, he has nothing to hide. We are FDA registered. So not only has he done the research, our research in 1930, look at this, Nobel Prize, Nobel Prize. 83 years ago, leading scientists of time were proving that our bodies and actual cells constantly receive and transmit signals. How is this the devil's work? How is this the devil's work if God created our bodies to work this way? Help me understand. I need
Mhm.
somebody to help me understand. With all of the people that are out here with something, first of all, I really could care less. I'm just going to educate you this one time. This is going to be the last time that I even have this conversation. This is going to be the last time, Marguerite, the last time, Janet Reese, the last time that I even have this conversation, because I don't really address ignorance. I didn't call somebody an ignorant person. I said I don't address ignorance. All right. So if God designed our bodies, hello, and our bodies and actual cells are constantly receiving and transmitting signals, that is the way that God designed us, then this is God's work. It's
Mhm.
God's work. I'm going to say it again. It's God's work. And we've got the studies to prove it. In 2021, Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine was awarded to David Julius and Aiden, whatever their names are. Get the information so that you could be educated and stop being ignorant. But then when you
Mhm.
look at our total advisory board, are all doctors. I mean, hello, somebody.
Mhm.
Hello. What company can say that their total advisory board are all doctors? So let me tell y'all something. I don't fool with naysayers. I leave them where they're at, ignorant, in pain, without stability and mobility and whatever else that's going on in their lives. I'm here to tell you right now, I don't even address that foolishness. And here's what I understand. Here's what I understand. You know, we post the truth in our presentations that we've got 95% um success rate or 95% good reviews, and that is because you're never going to please everybody. So to the 5%, we don't care. I hate to have to say it like that, but we don't care. And you know what? Just like I don't like eating fast food, McDonald's is not for me, and things like that. Super Pets just might not be for you. It might just be above you. It just might not be for you, right? For
Mhm.
the 5%. But we got 95% of the world. We just had 10,000 new reps join in the month of June. And I mean, I myself performed with 70,000 plus, actually, it was more than 70,000 personal enrollment volume. Nina, I broke a company record with 70,000 personal enrollment volume.
Right, Miss Nina. Yes.
So there's 100. I enrolled 160 people. I did 100 and plus customers in the month of June who all say differently than what the couple of little naysayers are saying. So I'm just here to tell y'all, don't even with the let them be, let them be, let them be. Let them be. But we're going to tell the truth today. Okay, we're going to tell the truth today. And the reality of it is I'm not here to convince at all. I'm here to educate. I'm not here to convince. I'm here to educate, because I don't have to convince. Just like I don't have to convince people that Jesus died for my sins, he rose again. I don't have to convince nobody of that. Right? I am convinced. I am persuaded. So I don't convince anybody of that, but I am here to educate, because freedom is for pain, victory is for mobility. And I mean, literally, here it is right here. We give this information out for free. So victory is enhanced athletic performance, more power, more strength, more balance and stability, enhanced stamina, more agility, enhanced neural function, reduced inflammation, better range of motion, enhanced neuropathy relief, enhanced neuropathy relief, enhanced neuropathy relief. It's in the information, y'all. It's in the information. I don't have to tell you nothing. I'm gonna send you this flyer. I'm gonna send you this flyer, right? And it says faster recovery. So let me tell y'all something. Although I do love this Liberty patch, and it is the foundational patch, I wear the Victory instead, because the Victory actually has more more, it does more than just the Liberty patch. So Liberty is strength, energy, balance, stability, reduced inflammation, better range of motion, faster recovery, and higher neurological homeostasis. But let me tell y'all something. Just wear them together. Just wear them together. Just wear them together. And let me say this one too, Maxine. Let me lean in on this one. Y'all better be careful, because the Bible says, touch not my anointed, neither do my prophet no harm. So, although I don't care that you have our names in your mouth, which means that we have bothered you, we've ruffled your little feathers. What I want you to know is that the Bible says you keep our names out your mouth, or else God is coming for you. That was just for free. Now, the Liberty Patch, I told you what that does, right? Ignite. The Ignite patch, enhanced resting metabolic rate, burn more calories at rest. So with the Ignite patch, you will burn up to 500 calories. Then we've got the Joy patch. That's our happy patch. Naturally feel joy, happiness, and optimism with a positive attitude. Then we've got the Peace patch, which you just put on. You exhibited, you showed everybody what peace did in real time. Peace is manage and reduce stress and give you immediate calmness. Y'all saw what Peace Patch did immediately for Maxine. All right. Then we've got the Lumi Patch. Lumi is radiant and glowing complexion, from the inside out, not natural biophotonic activation. So let's look up what photonic activation is. Let's look that up. Let me look it up for all of, let me educate the people on what the natural, what is, let's see, what is natural, what is it? Natural biophotonic activation. Let's look at what that is so that we could educate the people. That we can educate the people so that they don't have to be in ignorance, right? Natural biophotonic activation refers to the use of a light to stimulate or enhance biological processes within living organisms. It centers around the concept of biophotons, which are natural, ultra weak light emissions from living cells. Period. Poop. The Lumi Patch Hunty Bunties, Lumi is gonna make you look good, gonna make you look good, gonna make you look good. So now we don't have to ingest collagen. We could just put a Lumi patch on. As a matter of fact, let me do this. First of all, I don't like my packs. I don't like my packs looking crazy, but I did have to open this for a client the other day, and I gave somebody I did give somebody samples of this patch. I like to cut my packs straight across because I operate in excellence, Maxine, in everything that I do. Let me stop playing and wear this Lumi patch every single day and add this to my regiment of every day. Right? Let me stop and put it right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep that one close to me, close up here, up here. And then let me go ahead. Let me see. Let me take a picture of this is day one. I'm gonna do this live. I'm gonna take a picture. So this is day one of Lumi. Okay. So look there, right, Sean? We can't unsee what we seen. Anywho, I don't care either, but I want to educate the peoples so that they won't be ignorant. Okay. So defend. Oh, I got my defend patch on. Let me tell you, I wear that every day. Defend is greater immune support, enhanced blood flow, fast recovery, improved natural healing, helps with allergies, helps with allergies. Okay. Then we've got our rocket patch. Oh my gosh, rocket. Reclaim your energy, stamina, and passion. Passion. I like to call it the sexy patch. The sexy patch. Under 40 years old results in 3 days or so. 40 to 50 years old results in 2 weeks. 50 plus years old, you're going to see results in about 3 weeks. Wear it every single day and ditch the blue pill. Okay. Kick it is going to help overcome bad habits and help you to fight cravings. And then the REM patch is for better sleep. All benefits of better sleep put your body into that REM state. And then we've got the boost patch, which is pure energy, no crashing, no caffeine, no sugar. Boom. All right. Flow is sold out right now, which is for memory and cognitive balance, but it will be back in rotation. So, how big is the market? It's big, 500 billion. 500 billion. How big is the market? It's big. It's big. And so, you know what, Maxine, I just want to thank you for jumping on. You know, I know you got the kids there with you. I'm not going to make you stay on here. I'm going to just go ahead and finish this out. But congratulations to you for saying yes. And we're just so happy that these patches really, really are changing your life. So thank you for jumping on, and I'm gonna just go ahead and finish this out. Thank you so much, y'all.
All
Y'all
right.
go and follow Maxine, all right, on Facebook. Y'all go and follow her. Maxine, when you get off of here, log on to my Facebook so they can see you in the comments and tell everybody thank you, and then they'll follow. They'll start following you. Okay.
I'll make sure to do that. Thank you,
For
everyone.
Maxine, y'all get her link and get patches from Maxine. Y'all saw what happened. So if you're her friend or follower, Maxine, I'm gonna show you how to download Telegram, and then this will be able to go live on your page next time. But if you're a friend or follower, we want you to go ahead and make sure that you support her in business and get her link and get patches, all right, and support her business. All right, Maxine, thanks for jumping on. All right, so listen, y'all, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Let's go ahead and we're gonna finish talking about super patch. And let me see, I want to bring this up bigger for y'all. So you can leave the studio if you want. Yep, there you go. So how big is the market? How big is it? You could literally make a fortune off of one person. You could make a fortune just literally off of one sector of people. Better sleep. 6 billion people better sleep. Look at this. Look at this. You could just literally you could just, if you're looking at just helping one person in one area. Look at what Mike says. These patches are so awesome. I'm thinking about going to the funeral home. And, well, you Mike, you're funny. Hilarious. We're gonna have Mike Freeland on our call as our guest testimony Monday night at 8 o'clock, y'all. Monday night calls are big. We expect over 400 people on our call Monday night. So invite. Everybody's invited to the Monday night powwow. Listen, y'all, competition really is for losers, and that's why we have none, because we are one of one. So when you're looking at a company, you want to make sure that they check off all of these. They got to check off all of these things, right? Right, Raphael? They got to check off all of these things. Are they globally protected? Intellectual property and technology, because we're trademarked. We're trademarked. Do they have solutions and products for maximum market opportunity? Do they? Do they have solutions for maximum market opportunity where we got a patch for everybody? Wait a minute. The fact that we've got infants that can wear our patches, and we've got seniors that can wear our patches. We have what do you call it? Single moms. I mean, I'm talking about expecting moms. We got nursing moms that can wear our patches. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're on a ton of medication. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We've got products that actually work. You don't have to wait 6 months to see a difference. You won't have to wait 6 months to see a difference. You won't have to be like staying out in the sun. You won't have to dance in the rain or anything like that. You simply just put a patch on, and every day you get stronger. Because let me say this, is everyone going to feel immediate relief from Freedom Patch for their pain? No, they probably are not. They're probably not. They're probably not, because everybody's body is different. So we don't know what the patches are going to do for you or how fast they're going to work for you. Everybody's body is different. What we know is the Liberty and the Victory patch are instant, and so is this Peace. And I like for people to wear the Peace patch with the Freedom patch. All right, and the Liberty patch. I like for y'all to do this. Okay. All right. So then we got products that work really fast. You're going to be stronger in the speed of Wi-Fi, at the speed of the internet. You're going to be stronger, like abracadabra, abracadabra. All right, somebody reach out and grab ya. Okay, and if you keep wearing them, they will work. Stop giving up right away. Us colored folk, we love to say something don't work. We love to say something don't work. Okay, and so regulatory and clinical compliance, we are FDA registered. There's no lifestyle change that's required. It's at the perfect price point for customers who can get 25% off of their first order. Then we've got co-op marketing programs where you can actually make money simply by sharing this information with other people. And we've got several ways for you to get started, but what you need to do is catch the super wave. There's simple, no limits, no tricks. With a global opportunity, we're in 32 countries. After August 1st, we'll be in 34 countries. We literally just launched Turkey. So go and check out. We're going to put a slide in our stories today where you can see what countries we are actually located in. And then tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, our CEO is going to give us the blueprint for the month of July. I'm telling you right now. And there's several ways that you can get started. We've got packages that start at like $200 and some dollars all the way up to $2,000. Right now, there are more packages on the inside. Once you actually become a member, you're going to get the blueprint your first 60 days. We have information for you to help you get started in our boards app and our link tree link. But it is up to you to use the tools that we give you. So I want to tell y'all something. Everybody's not going to understand and everybody's not going to be on your side. And there are people that are actually just mad because, they're not on board, and they can be. They can be. It's just swallow your pride and let them unfollow, let them unfriend. It's okay. We need the space on our Facebook pages anyway. Just know this: if you're already in the company with us, y'all, you don't have to send us a friend request. You can follow us. Make sure you're leaving your friends list, because I'm always maxed out. Leave your friends list for people that are not in the team. Leave your friends list for people that are not in the team, so that you can. And I see that, because I see there are people that are sending friend requests that you guys are prospecting for the company. Make sure, I'm gonna let them know, hey, make sure you sign up. Hey, make sure you sign up with Mattia, because I just saw Mattia tagged you. We operate out of excellence, you guys. We operate out of integrity. So if you speak to someone or else besides me, sign up with them. You will still be on our team. You'll still have access to all of the same trainings that we provide. And my stuff is open to everybody. Like, I don't say I'm doing it, this is for my team only. No, if y'all, come on. If you really want it, you know what to do. Sneak on. Sneak on. Sneak on. All right. So, and come on, Paige. Paige want to show you she got her patches on too. What you got on, Boo? Look at that suntan. Look at that summer suntan she getting, right? She got on Focus and Flow. And are you done your work?
Yes.
What? Let me tell y'all, if Paige don't have these patches on, it take her all day to get Kumon done.
Suntan, y'all.
Yeah, okay. All right. All right. Now cover yourself up. Okay, so I pray that this educated you, right? Because I know that sometimes people say things out of ignorance. They don't mean no harm. They don't understand. So, Father, we say we forgive them, for they know not what they do. And we pray that for every single one of you that are interested, you just wanted more information. You just needed to know. We're here to tell you, and we got a little 5-minute video that we can share with you that will explain the VTT technology. What you need to do right now is get back to the person that invited you to look at this information and get their link. Okay, get their link and get back to the person who invited you to this information and get their link. And then congratulations to Carolyn. We're sending you out your pack of joy patches, because I did a little game with everybody yesterday. And I was like, if you comment super before I comment patch, and then we picked the winner, and Carolyn Jones, your patches will be shipped out today. Now, I want you all to remember that this is a holiday week. Shipping is going to move a little slower because of July the 4th. Okay, but get back to the person who invited you here, invited you to the information. You wouldn't even know about Anina Moore had they not tagged you to one of my videos. Okay, so just know that you will be a part of the dream team. You're going to be a part of the team, or whomever else's team. But we're one team. We're a super patch team. All right, we are the super patch team. And I want you to make sure you get back to the person that invited you here, that get their link and get started. If you become a customer, you're going to get 25% off of your first order. You're going to actually get a customer link, and then you can refer other people with your customer referral link to other people, and you can earn $30 shopping credits when your customers purchase, and you can use those shopping credits when you go to check out. If you want to become a person who people need this product, and you want to be an associate, then you get their link and you choose become an associate. Then it's going to say join as an associate. Please do not choose practitioner. That's going to do you no good. You're going to choose join as an associate. You're going to pick a pack and get started. You need product. Ain't no coming in with a freebie. No, there's no free way to join, because it costs to make money. It costs to make money. Okay. So thank you, Raphael. You are amazing as well. All right. So that's my time for today, but I will be back. And keep watching, because I got a ton of testimonies that I'm going to be posting today before I head out of here in about an hour. All right. So just know that God loves you all, and I love you too. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. God actually loves you best. And in this season, this is a season right now for you to really flourish. to really flourish, because God wants us to prosper in 2025. This is a turnaround year. It's a pivot year. It is July. It's the month that we really should we should take the pivot, and we should move towards prosperity. All right. But just know that others are not like us. We are the only patch company that has no ingredients, no chemicals, no meds, no side effects. We don't even have latex in the patch. In these little, these don't even have latex. Non-GMO, vegan, no latex in these patches. All right. So I'll see y'all later. Have an amazing day, and let's grow.